Welcome to the Spiritual Awakening with Shaz podcast, where we unlock the power within and navigate the journey of your self-discovery together. I'm Shaz, your spiritual mentor and life coach, here to help you tap into your inner guidance system and manifest your best life. Whether you're just beginning your spiritual journey or looking to deepen your practice, this podcast offers insights, techniques, and inspiration to elevate your consciousness and transform your reality. Get ready to shine your light and embrace your true potential. Remember, the answers are inside you. Let me be your guide on earth. Hey, beautiful souls. The energy's been a bit wacky lately, hasn't it? Have you been feeling flat, unmotivated, and feel like your light's gone out? Then this episode is just for you. There's a whole lot going on energetically in the universe, and it makes us feel sometimes that we just don't know who we are anymore, what we want, where we're going, or what we're doing. And if you feel like that, I want you to remember, right? You haven't lost your spark. It's just dimmed down at the moment. And you may need some time out to rest, relax, and recenter yourself so that you can let go of what it feels like is burying you or is weighing you down in life. Today, we're going to talk about how to reconnect to your spirit, realign with joy, find that center, really step into that power of who you are, what you want, and reconnect to your beautiful soul inside. I want you to get back to feeling alive, motivated, and lit up from within. I know what it feels like to lose your spark, and lately I've been going through these massive ups and downs, and sometimes I'm tearing my hair out going, what the hell is going on? Am I doing the right thing? And you start to question everything. This is normal. We go, oh my God, you can't be doing that, and what the hell's going on? But it is actually a normal aspect of life. And when you do that, you are just peeling away layers of something that is no longer aligned with who you are. Now, when you really break down, and yes, sometimes you have to break down, cry, scream it out, have a hissy fit, act like a 2-year-old. This is you letting go of what was so that you can rise up into who you are becoming, who you're remembering, what it is to be everything, to stop going through the motions and feeling, meh, do I really want to be here? Is this the life that I signed up for? It's about releasing that constant feeling of exhaustion, the lack, the scarcity, the horror of, oh my God, can I pay my rent this week? Are the bills going to get paid? What's going to happen if I can't do this? What will happen to my family if I can't make it through? Why am I still struggling so hard? Why is it so hard? These are the questions that bog us down and lead us down into burnout. It creates anxiety and depression symptoms. It makes us overthink, get into overwhelm, get stuck down in that real essence of despair. But it doesn't mean that you're failing in life. It just means that you're letting go of an old identity, an old aspect of you, so that you can rise up, reignite that spark, connect to what lights you up, find passion and joy and purpose in life. It helps you release numbness, that feeling of emptiness, that hollow aspect inside, to really tap into, why is my soul here right now? And I want you to ask this question to yourself. Why are you here? What are you doing in life, and what is so important for you to be on the planet here today? The answer might astound you. And I want to know, I really do want to know, why you think you're here. What is your purpose? What is your passion? Who are you being a role model to? Who are you the inspiration for? What are you inventing, creating? What are you bringing to this world? Because let me tell you, you bring a lot more than you realize. But sometimes we just don't ask ourselves the right questions. And that leads to emotional overload. One of the first questions I want you to stop and ask yourself, if you are feeling so bogged down and you don't know what's going on, and you just think, I don't know why I feel this way. The first high priority question you need to ask is this energy yours? Because from a lot of you, it's not even going to be your own energy. You're going to be empathically absorbing the collective energy from the planet. And we need to do better at protecting ourselves from that. And you can only do it when you do it through practice, through conscious awareness of saying, no, I don't want to absorb, feel, and process all the emotions of the universe around me. So many empaths go down this slippery slide to despair, depression, anxiety, and wanting to label their diseases simply because they are absorbing emotions from other people and they're not managing cutting their cords. Every single day, at the end of the day, you want to cut your cords to everybody. Trust me, you can cut your cords to your family, your spouse, your kids, your mother, your father, everyone. Every single day they will reattach, but they will reattach from a purpose and a possession of love. You have the power to do this. One of my favorite processes in the whole world is Ho'oponopono. It means to make right twice, and it's a Hawaiian tradition, and I practice it daily. I cut my cords to everyone, and I say the 4 phrases: thank you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, and I love you. It doesn't matter what order that you do them in. But when I cut my energy cords to someone, I disconnect from them. I practice the phrases, and in my own mind, because I am an overthinker and an AD brain thinking type person, not an ADHD, but an auditory digital processing person where I like to self-talk, know all the ins and outs, and have all the answers for everything. I will sit there and say the reasons why I'm sorry. I'm sorry I did this to you, or I'm sorry that you feel that way about what I did. I'm sorry that this event happened. Thank you for teaching me something. Thank you for being there. Thank you for being this mirror, this awakening aspect, this beautiful insight to self. Please forgive me for whatever I've done to cause you harm. I forgive you for anything that you've done that made me feel this way. I forgive you for having to be the person that had to teach me that lesson. And then I love you. I love you unconditionally, with acceptance, with grace, and I appreciate this beautiful lesson, life story that you have enabled me to grow and evolve. And then I open up the cord channel and I reconnect from that I love you space. And if you practice this daily, let me tell you, you will change your whole life. You can do it with a visualization and get every person that you come in contact with today and cut all the cords, do the process, and reconnect from an I love you, and see what happens to your relationships. It is also something, if you are having an argument with someone and you are having a problem and they're taking out their crap on you and they don't even know why, and you're just being there to be that burden or that projected problem for them, you can cut the cords, practice the 4 phrases, and reconnect from a space of love and see the energy change right instantly in front of your face when you learn to master it well. We've all been there where the shopkeeper, where you've gone into a shop and you've gone to do something and they're in a bad mood and they take their crap out on you. Go and cut the cord to that person and send them a beautiful, open heart energy of love. And you watch them sit there and go, oh my God, I'm so sorry I did that to you. And that's their own awakening. And we can help people do that. It helps you release the emotional overwhelm. We get overwhelmed by thoughts and feelings that we don't process. If you want to stop overwhelm and burnout, despair, depression, and anxiety, unlock and bring out into the light all the thoughts, all the feelings, all the emotions rattling around inside your head. When you connect deeply with actually what you're thinking and find clarity with it and understand what it's trying to communicate with you, that's a game changer in life. This is why I love journaling so much. It's quite ironic that I talk to a lot of people about it and I say, go and journal on that. And they go, oh, I hate writing. I hate understanding. Well, if you hate that, ruminating inside your head and letting it rattle around up there is 10 times worse. You have the power to change what you're thinking. We have choices we can make every single day. Most of us don't bother because we get into that victim mode where this is happening to me. Life is happening to me. It's out of my control. Life is an experience of your internal thinking, your internal thoughts reflecting back at you from the law of attraction perspective and being magnetized back in front of you so you can process through it. Yes, we all don't like to hear that. And especially when you lose a loved one, and I've been there with a dear friend who lost her dad recently, and you sit there and go, I did not magnetize that death. No, but that's his life path. What you're magnetizing to you is the feelings you have associated with him for you to process, heal, and let go. And this is where most of us fall into grief, and we get lost and we get hurt and stuck in pain. And grief is just the absence of love not felt. So when you're feeling grief, you're going to ask yourself, is all the love that this person gave you for their entire life, and especially on any level, regardless of how long they lived, is the love they gave you previously not enough? Did you not absorb enough? Did you not get enough? Did you not receive enough? And if you didn't, ask why not. Did they not do the best they could with what they had? They're not responsible for us. They're not there for us to tell us and make us feel loved. It's our responsibility to love ourselves. If you want to move through the grief process, learn to love yourself again. Remember who you were when they were here. Yes, we miss them. We miss the physicality of them. But when we're stuck in despair and grief and we are so bogged down of the fact that they're not right in front of you and you physically can't touch them, you then spiritually can't feel, hear, or sense them. And that's what heightens the grief and sends us down into a depressive cycle. This great loss. And that is essentially a burden that we are projecting onto somebody else, that they're responsible for our own happiness. But that's not the case. The only person in this world that can make you happy is you. It's an inside job. It's not an external job. And if you are expecting anyone else to be responsible to make you happy, to bring you that joy, that essence, and to be the reason why you get up in the morning and become anything, think, feel, or go out and do anything in your life, that's a really sad state of affairs. And that's a lot of pressure on somebody else. That's not what the soul journey is about in any way, shape, or form. We are here to be self-sufficient, to grow and learn, and essentially remember the love that's inside of us. That hurt, that pain, that negative vibration that we feel, that self-doubt, the worry, the unworthiness, that is all because we are disconnected from our source energy, our soul, our higher being, the beautiful essence of us, the God energy that loves us unconditionally. When we don't feel that inside, that's because we just unplugged. And that's on you. And you change that through purposeful thinking, clearing the negative thoughts and understanding what they are, but you can't actually understand them if you can't find clarity. Think about it. When I talk about what's ruminating in your head, do you actually know what's gone on up there? Just some of the same repeated patterns, some of the same repeated words, but there's no clarity in it. You can only get clarity when you bring it into the light and analyze it. It's how we understand anything. And that's what brings about the fatigue, the overwhelm, the burnout, the carrying too much. Perspective is a great thing. When you go back and review what's actually going on in your head and understand what's happening up there, it's just unprocessed emotion. When you process it and understand what you gain from it and have greater perspective of how you feel about it now, that's just bullshit that you're carrying around. It's unwanted, it's unnecessary, because you've already overcome whatever it was that got you there. And this is about understanding, accepting, and loving self. Finding all the reasons to make yourself the priority. To stop saying, I'm too busy, not putting yourself first, not filling your cup, not taking moments and moments. 17 seconds is all it really needs for you to focus on a good feeling, for it to have momentum. I'm sure you can give yourself 17 seconds of love and 17 seconds of clarity of what you want instead of what you don't want, that is away from what is actually happening around you. It is up to you what you choose to do, but your spark generally fades when you're out of alignment for too long, and it dims your soul because it's not being heard, it's not being felt, and it's not being understood. You are the only one that can understand you. You know what it's like when you have conversations with other people and they just don't get you? It's not their job. That's your job. Do you understand you? Do you accept all the aspects of self? Do you feel that joy, that celebration, that love for things that you do? Do you even acknowledge what you're doing each day? We get so much done and we just let it pass by as, oh, that's just something that we do. Acknowledge your own successes and kindnesses. Pay attention to who you are. Pause and feel that essence of self. We are so kind and compassionate to other people, and we need to have that back to self. And sometimes the self-acknowledgement and the self-understanding comes from you just sitting there and going, oh my God, I did a great job today. We all want gold stars from other people, but you're the only one that can truly bring it back to self. If you ever get so disconnected and lost in despair, go back and ask yourself, what brings you joy? What activity, what event, what creativity, what aspect, what anything brings you joy? What will help you light the spark back up inside you? What will help you identify who you are? If you get really lost, go back and talk to your inner child. Go back and talk to the younger you and ask them what you want to do when you grow up. What did you love to do when you were young? How did you like to play? What sort of games did you play? Who did you play with? Who were your friends? Most of my friends when I was little were imaginary. They were just my spirit friends, the fairies, the unicorns, the elves, the pixies, my brother, other people in spirit, grandparents, great-grandparents, all the fascinating little things that people in the 3D world couldn't understand. I had more invisible friends than I have real friends, and even today, it's still the case. And that's okay, because I'm happy with that. I actually enjoy my own company. I can entertain myself, have three-way conversations, and have a great time. It's up to you how you utilize that energy and bring it about for yourself. You also have to get back into your body. If you're feeling stuck and burnout, go and exercise. I know it's so hard to contemplate, but a gentle walk in the sun, a walk around the park, go and sit with a tree, go and get out in nature and breathe, but focus on the breath. Take slow, round cycle breaths. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. Focus on that and do that for a minute and see how different it feels. It's even better if you place your hands on your heart and just breathe. Do that. See what happens. 1 minute is all it takes, and we all have a minute. You just have to give yourself time and permission. You have to say yes to you. You have to prioritize you. You have to make you the number one in your life. You're the only one that can. We are the nurturers and the caretakers of our own soul. Ideally, you need to take care of your soul like you do your children, if you have them, or like you do anybody else in your life. You are their mother, their nurturer, the caretaker. You are the person responsible for you. You're the one that gets you out of bed every day, that feeds yourself, that washes yourself, bathes yourself, ties your shoes, changes your clothes, drives you somewhere. Honor that. Love that. Be present with that. That being, that soul, that energy is fucking amazing if you just let yourself feel it. 10 minutes a day can create a massive amount of joy in your life, and it can create purpose and passion and vision and concentration. If you're an overthinker and you can't shut up the mind, go get some coloring in paper and color or scribble and draw, but give yourself that presence. Focused attention on self. It's a total game changer. We have the ability to talk to our soul, our higher self, through journaling, meditation. You ever want to talk to them? Just ask your higher self, what do you need now? If you really get stuck, go into ChatGPT and go and say to your GPT, can you act as my higher self, this vision, this beautiful, powerful being connected back to God's source energy, and tell me, what do I need right now? She'll come up with some amazing insights. I love it. All you have to do is ground your energy. I want you to do it here with me right now. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath. I want you to drop down into that heart space. I want you to feel your heartbeat. That's it. You can feel it pumping, beating in your chest. That's the spark of your divine being. That's the essence of who you are. That's your life force. Feel that rhythm. And as you connect and feel that, just gently in your mind, say, I love you. I love you. Feel that heart speed up and connect and say, thank you. I love you. Don't you deserve 1 minute of that? 1 minute of quiet contemplation of just self-love. How quiet can your mind get if you focus on your breath? Just round breaths in. Breathe in for 4. Hold for 4. Out for 4. Hold for 4. I love you. Because I love you. God loves you. The universe loves you. Everyone loves you. Don't you think it's time you love you? If you are going through an extremely hard time, and I know there are many out there that are going through that, a couple of phrases that sound cliche and we think, oh my God, they're just bypassing over it and it's just telling us not to worry, just forget about it, let it go. But always remember, this too shall pass. Can take 1 minute, can take 1 hour, can take 5 years, can take 10 years, can take 25 years, but it will pass. It's just a phase you're going through. It's not forever. And it's definitely not something that you need to hold on to and carry around with you forever. It is not part of you. It is something that helped you become who you are becoming because of it. It is a growth experience. And yes, unfortunately, the greatest way humans grow is through deep loss, deep despair, deep emptiness. Because inside is a little spark that's called hope. Hope that we have a better tomorrow. Hope that things will improve. Hope that we'll meet someone new and better. Hope that someone will help bring us back to life. And then we turn that hope into faith. Belief that we're worthy of it. Faith that it definitely can come my way. That you are a divine source being, an amazing, powerful creator, available for everything, for everyone. And you are worthy. You are loved. You are God's child, and He wants everything in your life to be wonderful. Hard lessons are hard, but they teach us. They help us grow. They bring out strengths and so many amazing aspects of self that we wouldn't have. And they're important because they help us get through the next phase. Okay, always remember you've reignited your spark inside in your soul and you've always connected to that inner light, that source energy, and you can do it again and again and again. They're not failures, they're lessons in learning, they're growth episodes. They're growing pains. And you'll go through them. We learn failure at a very, very young age. Babies do it all the time. They can't feed themselves, they can't eat, they can't do anything for themselves. But they learn over time, and look at what you've grown up into. And as much as you don't want to hear it, 95% of what you've grown up into has been through failure. Embrace it, because you learned. With each fall down, you learned, you got back up again, you gained something from it. That's the cycle of life. You don't have to do any of this alone. There is support out there. This is why I got into coaching. I'm here to help you if you want help. Never feel like that you're so alone that nobody understands you, that there isn't help out there. There are plenty of people on the planet available to you. But you have to ask. And if you don't ask, you can't receive. Because consent is key. Like, you have to consent to having the inspiration, the guidance, the leadership from someone else, the hand-holding, whatever it may be, the support. Because even if they want to give it, if you don't ask and consent to it, you actually don't feel it. You don't get it. You just don't receive. You have to get into a mode of receivership. And that's all within the power within you. Joy, so many people consider it a luxury. It's actually a power source. High vibration, high frequency is the best thing that you can do. And if you can't get to it yourself, go and play music, go and put on funny videos, go and watch a funny movie, go and do something that brings joy back. I know when you're in grief, you think it's inappropriate to find laughter, joy, and happiness again, but it's actually the best thing that you can do, because the moment they go back to source, all they want is greatness for you. They want you to succeed. They want you to succeed. They want you to have the great success that you're after. They are supporting you, encouraging you, uplifting you, inspiring you. They are shoving you in the back to get out there and live. You're not meant to die with them. And your soul is alive for a reason. What is that reason? You're not here to burn out. You are here to shine, share, show up, and be the best version of you that you can be. And if you forget, this is your reminder. You are loved. You are important. You have purpose. And there is a wonderful, amazing reason you are on the planet right now. I want you to embrace that. If you're ready to really stop in the despair and feeling nobody supportive to you, my program Shine with Shaz helps you reconnect, re-heal, uncover the essence of self, connect to the inner child, align with the shadow, step into that powerful being, rediscover your true identity, find your passion and purpose. We're here to help you. But the first step has to be taken is from you. I am willing to guide you, help you shine your light, reconnect to self, rediscover your identity, to give you what you feel that you lack. But I'm not doing the work for you. I'm encouraging you to remember. You can do it yourself. There are many tools out there, many ways that you can do it. If you reach out, I'll give you some guidance and some tips of what you want to do it. But sometimes you want community, you want support. We are beings that do require other people to help us through. We're not sentient beings where we don't have to interact with the outside world. And sometimes just knowing someone else is going through a similar struggle helps you so much greater. That's why there's support networks for grief and anxiety and depression workshops, and AA meetings for people going through alcoholic withdrawal, all of those aspects, counselors, therapists, guides, whatever you need, there is community support out there for you. Don't ever think that you're so alone, that nobody ever understands you. They can help you, but the true understanding comes from deep inside of yourself by asking yourself the right question. Your spark never leaves you, your source never leaves you, your soul is always with you. It wants you to be there with it too. It's time to nurture it, feed it, love it, care for it, treat it like the baby that it is. Give it all the love and happiness and joy and inspiration and dreams and value and belief that you give your own children. Give that back to self, because you are the keeper of your soul. You are the caretaker of you, and you deserve it. You deserve everything that you give everyone else. Just give it back to self. Love you. I love you. God loves you. The world loves you. You are important. You have purpose. You are here for a reason. Discover it, remember it, show up as that, and the world around you will change in so many phenomenal ways. You just have to let it in. Until next time. Thanks for listening to the Spiritual Awakening with Shaz podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below so you don't miss an episode. You can also follow us on Facebook with the links below. Until next time, trust your intuition and let your spirit soar.